Hello, everybody. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you might be. I don't know which order I did that in, but never mind. um, Welcome to Dragonfly Voyagers chat tonight. My name is Mahmuda, and everybody calls me Moo. Yes, the silly old cow. But what I want to talk about is our wonderful, wonderful Paula Middleton, because she is the queen of our travel club. We absolutely love her. When I met her maybe 5 years ago, she was on stage and she was basically giving us talk, and she had a little kids with her, and she was just amazing, absolutely amazing. And I honestly couldn't get close enough to her to meet her personally, so I stalked her on Facebook. And I'm so, so grateful I stalked her, because if I hadn't stalked her, I wouldn't be here right now. And I love this group. Dragonfly Voyagers are amazing. Our travel club is amazing. It's the best thing since sliced bread, and anybody and everybody can do this. So please welcome Paula Middleton.
Hi, thank you so much, Mahmuda, for that. I'm going red, you can't see it, thankfully. I remember that meeting very, very well. And I was a guest speaker at an event a couple of weeks ago with the person that asked me to go on stage. And we had a chat about that in this meeting as well. And I was petrified. I was absolutely terrified when I was going on that stage. And did you see me shaking? I don't know if you could see it or not.
No, you
I
didn't
was
look shaky at
shaking
all.
like a leaf. And we had a chat about how far I've come, and this is all thanks to the community that we've got, to Travorium, to everything that we're doing as a collective right now. So I am going to share my screen and I'm going to go over a few details about our travel club. So bear with me a moment while I get the slides up for you. And what we're going to do today is we're going to go over some slides. If I can find the slideshow. Everything goes on slow motion when you're on Zoom. There. So, welcome. We're going to go through a few slides and then we are going to give you some examples of what we're doing with the travel club. We're going to just open the floor up and just have a chat. And if there are any questions at all, you can unmute yourself and ask, or you can jump in the chat. If you are catching us live on Facebook in our group, if you're catching us right now, give us a hashtag live. If you're catching us later, give us a hashtag replay. And again, if you've got any questions, I will ask Mahmuda to just monitor our Facebook group and see if there's any questions or anything that we need to answer straight away. So welcome very much to our travel club chat. Now, what does travel do for you? For me, travel is something that I actually found in childhood, but it's not until my adulthood that I actually realised how good it was for my emotional health. And that's because when I was 17, I was diagnosed with clinical depression. And I had treatment. I got well. For my 21st, as a treat, my mum and dad arranged for me to go to visit New York, which was a childhood dream of mine. I mean, I had posters of New York all over my room when I was younger. And on the build up to that trip, during the trip, and after I got back, when I started planning more travel, what I found was my emotional health was at such a high point. I felt good. I felt good about the whole thing and realized that travel is something that can really benefit you. And that's kind of where my travel journey started. So I wanted to find a way that I've got 4 children, and I wanted to find a way that I could afford to take luxury holidays, but not have to pay the luxury price tag. And that's when a couple of years ago, I came across this club. So our story, this is about the company. This is David Hart, and he's our CEO, our founder, and he runs the company. It's been going. We've been around for about 8 or 9 years now, and It's absolutely incredible the way that he does things, because he's a family man. Everything that he does is from the heart, literally. Um, and lots of things that have happened in the past sort of year or so with the virus and things happening all over the world, he's made sure that there's never been anyone that is out of pocket. So when travel has been planned and been cancelled unexpectedly, he's ensured that everything is covered and there's never been anything to worry about for us. He was also a finalist for Inc. magazine, which is a massive magazine for entrepreneurs. And the way that he builds businesses and the way that he looks after his customers and the people that are using his services is second to none. As you can see from some of the pictures, we have had the opportunity to meet David Hart. He came over to the UK, and it was amazing to see him and to actually ask him questions and speak to him face to face. You really get a feel for someone, and I think he's an amazing man. So our travel club, you might hear travel agents talk about ABTA, ATOL, and all those different regulations. For me, they're not as important as some of the global regulatory bodies that we have, and you can see some of them there. What our travel club also has is an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau. Now, this is like a regulatory body that checks out what complaints you've got, whether there's been anything that needed to be deal with, whether there's anyone unhappy with the services. A+ is the top rank that you can get, and we have that, and we've had that established for many, many years. Now, if you had all the time and the money in the world, what would you do more of? Before I jumped into this travel club, I actually did this as a survey and spoke to like about 200 people, and 9 out of 10 of them said they would travel more. It's something that a lot of people want to do, and it's because the world is an absolutely beautiful place. Why do most of us want to see more of it? I actually checked this out, and most of us want to see the world to see what our children's reactions are about the experiences that they're having, to relax and reduce our stress, because daily living and all the things that we have to put up with, it's nice to just get away, especially right now, and to make memories and experience new things. That's absolutely what you can see that we're all doing in those pictures. So imagine if you could live a life you don't need a vacation from. Our club helps you to travel more often, travel for less, and even travel for free. Now, these three things are the key components of what we offer with our membership, and they do these three things very, very well. Now, let's have a think. I know what you're going to say. You're going to say, we can't travel right now, especially if you're in the UK. We're on a lockdown, yes, and we're unsure when that lockdown may end. However, do know this, it will end. And when it does end, do you want to be in a position where you can afford luxury travel and have a massive blowout? Or do you want to see how the travel agents might hype up those prices to get a bit of a recoup from what they've lost over this time? Let's reframe what's going on in the world at the moment. Does anyone recognise that? Stay alert, control the virus, save lives. It's everywhere. Now let's reframe it. Stay alert, world tours this year. Now, these locations, some of them are from last year, and people went to these places. Travel is happening. Stay alert of what you can do with your travel. There's people, I know that one of our business partners is in Hawaii at the moment. We've got someone that spent, I think, 39 days in Mexico. Travel is happening. It might not be happening specifically for us right now, but it will happen in the future. Take control of your travel plans. We've had maybe 9,000, I think, 7, 8 or 9,000 new club members join over the lockdown period. It's probably a lot more than that, because I see a lot of members coming through and using the membership to its best advantage. Now, that wouldn't happen if we weren't able to use our membership and travel the world with it. And I'm going to share with you why so many are joining so quickly. Making memories. Thousands of members have already visited resorts post-COVID. Now in the UK, if you remember back last year, the first lockdown, we actually fully came out of that lockdown on the 4th of July, and I went away using my travel club, and I saved 94% on the place that we were staying at. No one is ever saying, I'm never going to travel again. There's just no one that would say that. So if you want to get out there and you want to check out the world, you want to get traveling again, you're in the right place. I'm going to talk about 3 main member benefits and then a few extras that we get just having a membership with us. So the first member benefit is our getaways or dream vacations, you might see them referred to. And these are specifically for you and your family. So when you have a membership with us, it's like having a subscription. So have you ever had a magazine subscription? So National Geographic is a good one, because how about going to see the places that are in that magazine and using a subscription in that way rather than having the magazine and flicking through the pages? Sounds pretty good, doesn't it? So when you pay your membership each month, the company doubles what you pay and returns it to you to use those. We call them points. I like to refer to them as travel bucks, and it's returned to you, doubling your investment in this club so that you can go to luxury places. So let's have a look at some of the prices. Platinum is our highest grade that you can have with our membership, and all the prices that I mentioned within this these slides are related to the platinum package. Las Vegas, $0 per night, £0 per night. Any currency you can think of, zero is zero. Orlando, $0 per night. Cayman Islands, $0 per night. Now this is for a family of 4, 2 adults, 2 children. If you have more children like I do, there may be an additional fee. It's something like $15 for some of these locations for the week. So you're talking about 7 nights, sorry, 8 days for $15 or for zero. You just get your flights. And we get discounted flights. It's incredible. So this is our second member benefit. And has anyone heard of Trivago or On the Beach or Booking.com? I can imagine that you have. Now you get your very own search engine that is just like those search engines, but with our search engine, you actually get it at wholesale. So that means that the commissions that are added on by all these other online search engines, we don't add any of that on. And that's part of one of the perks of your membership. What you also get when you use your search engine and book travel, book hotels, you can also book events, so theatre trips. If you're away somewhere, you can book different things like Game of Thrones location, go and see the locations, all sorts of stuff. And car hire is something that's available. Whenever you use this part of your membership, you also get given loyalty points. Now those loyalty points can be used against flights in the future as well. So I mentioned at the beginning, free travel. Eventually, having a membership is going to give you free travel. Pretty incredible. Our third main member benefit is our world tours. Now you can see some of the pictures of some of our members there and business partners. And remember, you don't have to use this as a business either. You can just use the member benefits and just enjoy yourself traveling the world. Excuse me. But we also have world tours. We've got 12 world tours this year. And the one I'm most excited about is Hawaii in August, because I've always wanted to go. But we've got places like Las Vegas, you can see, we've got Paris, Mexico, lots of different places that you can go and meet other travel club members, other business partners. If you want to do this as a business, you can go and learn more skills. You can catch up with the CEO. You can catch up, you can see Todd Strand there, one of our top earners. You can have a chat with him and really kind of build on that community field that we've already got. We're from all over the world. It's a global company. But you make friends when you're doing a similar thing, when you're enjoying the perks of your membership. So it's nice to put names to faces. So we've got a lot going on this year. I'm quite excited for what's to come. So going back to member benefit number 2, I'm going to just show you an example of some prices here. And this is our search engine. If you remember, you can see the picture there at the bottom. So Dubai, 7 nights in October this year, our friends at Expedia are going to be charging you £1,692 for 7 nights. Our search engine gives it you at £407.98. You're saving £1,284 on a trip to Dubai. So what you're saving from those other search engines, that's covering your flights. You know, it all adds up, and it's designed so that you are never out of pocket. Go back to member benefit number 1, the dream vacations, the getaways where you're taking your family wherever you might want to go. The grand, and this is part of what you use your membership points for as well. Remember I said that you pay a membership fee like a subscription. The company doubles that every time you pay it, gives it you back, and these are the kind of things you can spend those points on. Grand Mayor, 8 guests, 7 nights. For 8 guests to go there on Trivago, you're going to be paying over 11 grand, nearly 12. With our membership, you're going to be paying £86.67 for a week. Between 8 of you, I think you might be able to manage that tenner to get over there. So yeah, pretty exciting stuff. Oh, you save £11,705. Las Vegas World Tour. Here's an example of last year's trip. And I've not put the price on, but it was, how much was it? I can't remember now. $299 for 3 nights and 4 days. And that is catching up with everyone that is currently in the business or using their member benefits. And a lot of people actually went there and then used the member benefit number 1 and stayed longer. So they did the three nights, 4 days, and then they stayed at another hotel for nothing in some cases, as you've seen. So the extra member benefits, these come just as standard with our memberships. Have a look at these places. Tell me if you recognize any of them. Brazil, Canada, Dominican Republic, Fiji, Germany, Indonesia, Ireland, Italy, Japan, Malaysia, Russia, Sweden, Thailand, USA. Now, as part of your membership as standard, you also get 1 free trip per year. So all you do is when you have your membership, you go into your back office, you choose where you want to go, and that's pretty much it. You will have to pay taxes on this, and you will have to get your flights. However, the flights again are discounted, which I'm going to talk about in a little moment. But you get a free trip every single year, and the reason that you get that trip is because we know that people aren't necessarily in a financial situation where they can just where they can go on the holidays that they want to go on. So as an incentive, we want you to see the value in our membership, so we will give you a free trip every year. Extra benefit number 2, let's play a quick game. Does anyone recognize these logos? Apple, AXA, Insurance, M&S, Tesco, Pizza Hut, Jack's Flight Club. I mentioned discounted flights. I don't know if anyone has looked at Jack's Flight Club. Daryl Gorman, I know, has. It's an incredible thing, because they basically, you will get a discount to join Jack's Flight Club with us, but they provide highly discounted flights as well. Absolutely incredible offer. This comes as standard. It's a discount shopping portal. You can see along the bottom there everything that we cover, anything you can think of. It's just been both of my son's birthdays. I have used this to get them their Christmas presents and every birthday presents, and it's just been Christmas as well. So Christmas presents as well. It has everything that you could possibly need, including Asda, all the shops that you can think of. Extra benefit number 3. This is a really interesting one. It's the hotel site. And this is an extra add-on that's standard that you can use. It's free for anyone to register on the hotel site. And what this hotel site does, it's related directly to your link, and it gives an average discount of around 22%. So what you can do is you can share this link with all of your friends and family. It costs them not a penny, it doesn't cost them a penny. But what you then get if they use this site, which also gives them a discount, so why would they not? When they use it, you can also start earning a commission depending on where you are within the business side, which I'll talk about in a minute. But you can get a commission from people using this for free, but they also get rewarded. So they get free travel given back to them as well. And this, what's really interesting is Mama G, maybe we can talk in a moment. Mama G has made a really good point about the fact that at the moment, if anyone is away and they have to isolate on return to the UK, they are expected to pay for their own hotel. So send them your link and you can get a commission on it. They get a discount and they also get rewarded for using it. So tell me in the chat or in the comments on Facebook, and there's a delay, so I guess we won't see those comments just yet. But how much would you pay for this membership? I ask people this quite often, and they usually say around £100, 150, £200. And I'm going to go through the prices in just a second. But what I also ask them now is, how much do you usually put away in the bank for your travel each month? Because most people do put something away. Or how much do you pay on a pay plan with your travel agent? Most people say around £100. Now, what we do that a bank and a travel agent doesn't do is we double what you put in. So Plus membership, as otherwise known as titanium, I need to update that. It's $69.95 per month, works out about £54. The initial one-off fee is $179, works out about £145, gives you everything that you've seen in the presentation so far. Our platinum membership is $129 per month, around £99 depending on the currency exchange rate. Initial one-off fee of $300 is around £240 depending on exchange rates. Now, if you look at that price, £100 for a luxury 5-star holiday in 6 months, putting £100 away, you would never be able to be, you would never have enough in 6 months' time to go to a 5-star resort that we provide. You wouldn't have enough, whereas we double what you're putting in, and you are going to go to a 5-star resort. It's absolutely incredible. We've got a secret to share as well, haven't we? If you know someone that also likes to travel, and if they take a membership out with you, you can actually start earning. So I mentioned the hotel site. If you introduce 3 platinum members and you're on platinum yourself, you open up the business side of your membership. Whether you like it or not, you're going to start getting paid for stuff. And the hotel site is something that you get paid on. So where if you were to introduce 3 people, then you can start earning commissions from that hotel site and others, which I can talk to you separately about if you want to know more. But if there's someone else that you know that then wants to check it out, and trust me, we've got examples in this presentation right now, which we'll chat about in a moment, that this has happened to. If you introduce a 4th person, your membership is free because you are earning enough to cover the membership fees. So not only are you going to 5-star resorts, excuse me, for £0, you've also got a free membership. Just bear with me a moment. I need to get a glass of water. One moment. sorry about that. Excuse me. Just don't want to talk about that Rona. We are evolving as well. Now, what we have with our travel club, what I've talked about so far is all travel related, which is pretty good. But what you can do, has anyone exchanged their currency when they've been abroad to a bureau de change? I don't know if I've said that right. So any of the French team that are watching, I'm sorry. Have you ever exchanged money into a different currency? Now, the first time I did this, I was going to France and I changed my British pounds into francs. That's how old I am. But what you are doing, that's what's called foreign exchange, obviously. And what we also share with you, which I'm not going to go into detail now because we do have separate videos we can send if this is something of interest. But we have a platform that teaches you how to trade on the foreign exchange markets. It's very, very fruitful, and people can make good money by doing that. And if you've got someone teaching you that's already made the mistakes, they've already done the stuff that you shouldn't do, and they've already sold when they should have been buying, we've got people teaching us how to do that, which is incredible and fits perfectly with what our travel club is all about. This is just a few examples of what we get up to. Every Tuesday, you are here, 8:30 p.m, Travel Club info chat. It will always be the same link. And the second and fourth Monday of the month at 11 a.m, check out our page on Facebook, 11 Season Escapes with Dragonfly Voyagers. We just have a bit of a chat. Sometimes we have guest speakers with us. Sometimes we just have a brew and a catch up, really. It's really nice, but we share some value and people are really appreciating what we're sharing. Every Wednesday, 8 p.m, with Gina and Stacey, we've got Power Up. It's a Dragonfly Voyagers panel plus special guests. And if you have seen those guests over the last few weeks, if you've not seen them, you need to go check it out. It's a group on Facebook. And then the last Thursday of the month, 9 p.m, from my profile, Dragonfly's Den, we have a chat about travel, what's going on with travel, what's going on in life, and how we can help you sort of change things for the better, which is everything that we are about. So I am going to stop sharing and I am going to open it up for any questions. Does anyone have any questions or anything they would like to add? Are there any questions on Facebook at all?
No, there isn't. I've just checked.
Right, no problem.
Just in case, just so we can clarify, yes, with anybody that's watching, are you telling me that the getaway vacations, those are the ones that I can take my family away or my friends away with me? Those ones?
Yeah.
The prices are for up to how many people? How many people can I take, or is that per person?
It's per accommodation. So the example I showed you was for 8 people. So it was a big, I think Mahmuda found this one.
Yeah, that was a 2-bedroom apartment at the Grand Maya in River Videnta. I think it's River Maya. Yeah, in Cancun. And it was a 2-bedroom. It was absolutely amazing. And our friend Danny was there for a week, and it was under 90 quid for us. It was 86 pounds or something like that.
But it sleeps 8, doesn't it? I've seen 8.
And that's total price, not per person, not per day.
That's what I wanted to clarify, Moo.
Total price.
So it's around just over £10 per person for the week.
And because the flights aren't included, so you will have to sort out your flights. What a saving! £10 per person.
Yeah.
You won't.
When I looked it up online, when I looked it up online, the actual price on Trivago was £11,792, and I checked the same dates, same apartment, and that was the price they had. And I looked in my back office, and it was £86. It was like,
Jesus.
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You know, it was
I know,
absolutely
and
amazing.
I've seen most of the place. I mean, because we're a family of 6, so we've stayed in 2 or 3 bedroom places, and we've got from 74% discount up to, I think one of the places we stayed at gave a 96% discount compared to all the other search engines out there, which is fantastic. But I think some of the places can sleep up to 12.
Yeah.
As well. I've seen some places up
I've
to
seen
12, but
one in
you're only,
Canada for 12.
yeah, you're only paying for the accommodation. So
Yeah.
when you see that price, it's not per person, it's for the place that you're going to stay. And if it's for 8 people, but only you go, that's okay. But why not bring your mates with you?
Exactly.
Well, that's what I did the first time I went away. I went to Spain, and I took Shell with me. Now, Shell is also now a partner at platinum level, but I hadn't even spoken to her about the business. I just said, I wanted company. Do you want to come with me? So she said, yeah. So we had a look online, and she's looking at, so she saw the price I paid. It was, if I remember correctly, about £80 for the week at a 5-star hotel in Spain. And I said, right, these are the dates. How about this? So she said, yeah. We got there, and she's like going, are you sure this is the right place? Because this looks a bit fancy for 80 quid. This is a bit fancy. So I was shaking. I'm like, oh my God, maybe she's right. Got in. She sat by the fountain as far away from me as possible, just in case she had to do a runner.
Trust her.
Reception, and I said, "Oh, I've booked in." And then, "Oh, hello, Mrs. Hill. Welcome. Here's your key." And I turned around. I went, "Yes, this is it." But it was amazing, and we did a live with Paula on, I think, on the 2nd or 3rd night, and Paula was asking questions to Shell and me that the general public had asked. You know, and so Shell was answering as a non-member at the time. So she was unbiased. She'd never seen she hadn't even looked at the comp plan or anything. You know, it was just completely new to her. So for the fact that she was answering the questions, she was gobsmacked. I was gobsmacked because it was the first time. And until you've done it, you don't know if it's real. And it was like, oh, wow, this is amazing. And I like going to my spa hotels, don't I? So it was a spa hotel, and I got discounts on my spa.
Well, I was going to say as well, Mahmuda, I mentioned before about introducing 3 people, it opens up for you to get paid, and then 4 people, your membership's free.
Yeah.
That has happened to you, but not intentionally, hasn't it?
Exactly. I wasn't doing this as a business. I did this for my own discount because I like to travel, and I like to travel in style. I don't do glamping or camping. I'll try that again. Glamping or camping. I don't do that. I like 5-star hotels, and I like spa hotels, and I like luxury.
Yeah.
Luxury. I don't want to be sleeping in the mud in a sleeping bag. Thank you. I'm too old for that now. I've never did it as a child. I'm not going to start doing it now.
So, I feel you there, girl. I feel you there.
Yeah,
definitely.
my bones wouldn't take it. I like the heat, not the cold.
But Paula, can I please tell the audience, because this does make me laugh. What I think it was your last holiday when you took the dog, and the hotel wants. Please tell that story, honestly.
Okay, so when was it? November. We went to Scotland for 2 weeks. What?
Halloween.
Sorry, I'm talking to Halloween time it was.
That's what he said.
Yeah, we had Halloween in the woods. It was really good. Sorry, Steve's there reminding me. So we went to Scotland for 2 weeks using our membership. We had 1 week in one place and then went sort of 20 minutes down the road to another place. Both 5-star, amazing places. And in one of the places, it's laughable, really. I got an email to say we were taking the dog, so I emailed them to check. Not all of our places are dog friendly, but we've got plenty that are. So, I emailed them and let them know about the dog, and then he emailed me back and said, "Well, that'll be £75, please." I said, "What? We only paid £45 for the week. I'm not having the dog being outpricing us, you know." So anyway, I went back to her and she said, "Oh no, I forgot. I didn't realise you had your membership. It's completely included, so you don't have to pay a penny anyway." Well, how funny is that? The dog actually costs more than 6 people. Oh,
I
it's
love
funny.
that story. I love that story.
I know.
I'm gonna write it.
And what I love is when you went away and your eldest, whose birthday is today, happy birthday. What did
He's
he say to you?
upstairs. I've not seen him half the day. He's a teenager, Moo. He's not going to come and see his mum.
Yeah, but what was the one thing he said to you on your very first trip?
He said it was the best holiday he's ever been on. That was
Oh,
that was on the 4th of
That's what it's all
July
about.
after the breakdown, after the lockdown. We
Yeah.
needed. I said breakdown. Then how Freudian is that? We were having breakdowns here. We needed to get out the house, so we did. And he said it was the best holiday that he's ever had.
Yeah,
And he still sticks by that as well. So yeah.
and that's what it's all about, though, isn't it? It's making memories with your families and your friends and loved ones, whoever you go with, whether it's your kids or whether it's your friends or like-minded people going on a world tour. I'm looking forward to Dubai as well as Hawaii.
There's so
Dubai
many to choose
really
from.
good.
There's so many to choose.
So many to choose from. Yeah, we're sport for choice. Honestly, we really are.
There's Jamaica as well.
Jamaica, yeah.
Jamaica, come on, yeah, man.
Can I just ask then, with these, with the points, can we use the points to cover the cost of the flights, or do you have to pay? Are the flights just discounted?
You can either use a discount from the discount side of your membership. So Jack's Flight Club is highly recommended, isn't it, Daryl? I think you've used that before. Or when you use your search engine, you actually now get rewarded loyalty points, and those loyalty points can be used on flights. Your actual travel books or travel points that are accruing every single month after you're paying your membership, that those points are not able to be used on flights.
So they're just for your resorts, and then your flights obviously booked separate. You're right.
But your loyalty points that you get from using your search engine, like booking hotels or whatever it is that you're booking, the points you get back from that, and it tells you as well. I don't know if you've had a look, Nicola, but it tells you what you're going to get if you book through it. It tells you before you book it, and you can accrue your loyalty points in that way and use that against flights.
Yeah, I just swapped over to this from sort of IntelliTravel to here in the January, and then obviously we locked down in the March, so I never got a chance to sort of look to book anything, so I was a bit unsure on that one.
I did an example yesterday on Valentine's night. So on Valentine's, you want to save a bit of money so you can spend a bit more on flowers and chocolates and things. There's a beautiful hotel in Bath called McDonald's Spa Hotel, and I have been there on a spa day, on a birthday, and I would have saved £45 on comparison between our site and I think it was Expedia. So £45, that's a lot of money to save.
So what booking with our engine, you save 40, you would have saved £45.
Yeah, for that one night, just that single one night.
That's a big saving.
Yeah, 291 points. I would
good.
To the next one.
That's good as well.
Yeah.
Love it.
That's just for one night. If you're saving £45 on one night, and if you travel a lot for business, you know, if you're doing lots of business trips here, there, and everywhere, it's worth it for that, because your membership money is going towards your own holiday.
Yeah.
And anything you spend on the wholesale side is extra.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I use it for like if I go on business trips or whatever, I might be, or if we just stay away for a couple of nights rather than a big holiday. It's useful. Daryl, just a really quick one before I wrap this up. You've used Jack's Flight Club before. Do you recommend it? I'm saying that you do because we've chatted about
it. I do recommend it. Somebody mentioned it to me, and so I went and looked for it. Basically, they send you an email practically every day, and it will be special prices for Europe weekends, or for Australia, or for any place in the world. They come up with all these different places, and it's like for 3 days. It's usually an open opportunity. A window is open for about 3 days at really low rates, low prices, and it can be for anywhere, but within 6 months' time. It's not like going today. It's going, if you book this price now for between May and December, or September and December, or whatever it is, you lock your flight in for that date.
Fantastic, that's good.
So you just got to be on the ball with your dates and when you want.
I think Michelle uses it as well. So
Is that the
does
Jack,
she?
Yeah.
Jack's Flight Club? Yeah.
Yeah.
Jack's
Yeah.
Flight Club,
So
and
that's
it's
in
in
our
your back office as well.
You have to pay an annual fee to be part of it. It's only
And how much discount do we get on our annual fee? Because like it's different to a normal person, isn't it? Like an everyday person.
Yeah, I can't remember now. I've not checked it because I've not got it yet. Sorry, Daryl. Sorry.
There's a discount on the membership in the back office.
Yeah.
It's about £29 a year, I think, something like that. And it's or 40. I don't remember now. Because there's different memberships you can have, but the top one.
That's not bad though. I'm going to check that out. You know, I should have. Yeah, because we're going to be up in the skies again soon. Like honestly, I can feel it in my water.
Can I add one more thing? As a platinum member, if you join today, in 3 months' time, you have enough points for your first getaway.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in general, by every 4th month, you've got enough points.
Yeah, for another trip.
Yeah, so as a platinum member, you get 3 a year on your getaways, and your freebie, which is 4 trips a year. So if there's more of you in the family who's members, like in my family, I've got a membership, but so has my eldest daughter and one of my other daughters. My eldest daughter is married, so she'll be going away with her husband, not with me. But my other daughter, I've made her have a membership because I want the family holidays with her, and I want our trips together on my membership.
My daughter's got one too, so that she can just go with her family.
Yeah.
So we can have double trips. So we can put together a room each, you know, so they get their bit and I get my bit all together.
I think that's how Daryl and Maria do it, don't they? They normally do one on Daryl and then one on Maria. And I know he was saying, I was on something yesterday. I think he had 11 holidays last year.
Yeah. Their kids are members as well. So
amazing, isn't it? I mean, I keep saying, I tell everyone that I went on 5 holidays during a lockdown year and a global pandemic because it's great. But then I was talking to Deborah Taylor on Saturday, and she's been on, not Saturday, on Power Up when she was on Power Up. And she's been on what, 26?
Yeah.
Wow. I've got to beat that. I've got to beat my 5 anyway.
Can I just add one more thing about the because Mahmouda was saying that, you know, her daughters and her family are in. Just to point out to everybody that's watching that with the club, it doesn't matter how many people are living in the house. You can all be members. You can all be at the same address. You can all
you're
be
over 18.
There's no restrictions. So long as you're over 18, there's no restrictions on. Is it?
No. You're spot on. Something else to add to that, though, the incentive trip. You get 1 a year, but it's per household.
Yeah.
So if there's 4 of you in your household and you have 4 memberships, you don't get 4 free trips, I'm afraid. So you'll have to fight amongst yourselves for that. But you still get 1 a year.
If you're a platinum member.
Yeah. No, exactly. You don't mind so much, do you? Right, well, thank you so much for tuning in in Facebook Land, and thank you, Nicola, Daryl, Mama G and Mahmouda for jumping on tonight. It's really good to see you all. Any questions, pop them in the comments in the group, and anything else you need to know if you want to know about the business side. I am going to be pre-recording a video about the compensation plan, but do ask any of us here about it because we can help you. So thank you very much, ladies. I will see you soon.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Bye.
Bye to yourselves.
Bye.